In this video, we're going to discuss what if you could get approved for a $150,000 credit card with this bank.
Okay, money magnets, I know you're wondering, how can I get approved for these high-limit credit cards? Well, we're talking about Synovus Bank. Let's dive into the first card and how it can benefit you. The first card is the Synovus Travel Rewards Visa credit card. Now, with this particular card, it has a 0% interest for the first 6 months on balance transfers, overdraft protection, and on regular purchases. I've never seen where they had 0% interest on overdraft protection.
Yeah, that is new.
So, money magnets, this is a card that you want to pay attention to, okay? So, there's a no annual fee for the first year of having the credit card. But after that, it is going to be a $50 charge thereafter, okay? Now, let's dive into the points of this credit card. You get 5 times the points, up to $5,000 annually in net spend on travel purchases, including airline tickets, cruise, car rentals, and vacations. So if you like to take a lot of vacations, this card is one that you most definitely want to look at. You also get 3 times the points, up to $3,000 in net spend quarterly. So that's like every 3 months on purchases in a dynamic earn category of your choice. So they give you 4 choices, okay? So you're gonna have to choose where you want those points to come from. Also, you get 1 times the points on all other purchases with there's no limit or cap on the amount of reward points you can earn, okay? The other thing that I love about this card is that the reward points, they never expire. So you don't have to worry about, hey, I have a certain amount of time that I need to spend my points. Another wonderful thing, you can transfer your rewards points to another Synovus credit card holder. So just say, for example, if your kids, one of your kids had this particular card and they wanted to take a trip. Well, guess what? You can transfer points to them if they didn't have enough points to book their trip. Now, also with this particular credit card, you can pay purchases off with your credit card. So you can use your points. Just say, for example, you purchased groceries and it was $150. You can transfer those points to pay for that purchase. I love this, Marvin. This right here is a card that you don't want to sleep on. Okay, Marvin, so let's tell them about the next card.
All right, guys, I want to make sure that you like and share this video. Also, if you got any experience with Synovus Bank, make sure you drop a comment below. And guys, the reason why we talk about these high limit cards is in case you want to start a business, a side hustle, or you just need to improve your credit. So Gloria, what if they needed an everyday card? Let's talk about the Synovus Rewards Visa card. All right, with this card, you can make a purchase and reap the rewards. You get 0% for 6 months on purchases, balance transfers, and overdraft protection. There is no annual fee. There is no balance transfer fees. Now let's talk about the rewards that you can earn. You can earn 3 times the points, up to $3,000 net spend quarterly for purchases in a dynamic earn category. You can also get 1 times the points on all other eligible purchases with no limits on the points that you can earn, and rewards never expire. You can transfer and gift to somebody else that's in Synovus. Like Gloria said, if you had kids that you can give it to or relatives. And guys, this is a great everyday card, guys. And when you think about limits going up to $150,000, you could almost use this card for business and personal. But you're probably wondering, how do I get a card like this? Well, I would say you have to have a 700 credit score, and you also have to have comparable credit. You might want some $25,000 or $50,000 credit lines already established and have great credit. You want at least 3 to 5 cards. I would say a limit over 25,000. And if you need more cards like this, I'm gonna put a video up top that you guys can look at. And I know you're probably wondering, why are they talking about all these high limit cards? Guys, you can start a side hustle, you can improve your house, or you can start a business. And speaking of businesses, if you want to raise up to $250,000, whether it be personal funding or business funding, make sure you check the link in the description below and set up a free business strategy call with Gloria and myself. But Gloria, let's tell them about the next card.
Okay, I know you're wondering, what if I want a cash back card,
Yeah.
to help me pay the bill or, get a statement credit?
Right.
Well, they have the Synovus Cash Rewards Visa card. Now, this particular card is 0% interest for the first 6 months on balance transfers, overdraft protection, as well as purchases. So this card is a pretty good card so far, okay? Now, with this card, you don't have to pay to hold it in your wallet, so there's no annual fee, Money Magnets.
Right.
But let's dive into what cash back on everyday purchases you get with this particular card. Now, you get 3% cash back on purchases in dining categories. So if you're an Uber Eats fan, or if you just like to go out to eat, then this would be a good card for you. You also get 3% cash back on $3,000 in spend per quarter, which is every 3 months, for purchases in a dynamic earned category of your choice. Now, remember, Money Magnets, they have 4 categories that you can choose from. Also, you get 1% cash back on all other eligible purchases, but there's no cap on it. I love that part, okay? So no matter what you're spending, if it doesn't fit in the other 2 categories, then guess what? You have a category where you're going to get points no matter what you purchase. Also, I love the fact that the rewards never expire. So you don't have to worry about spending your points if you're not ready. You can let them accumulate. I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
You can also do transfers, or you can gift your rewards to another Synovus card holder. I love that as well. You also can do a statement credit or a cash deposit for your rewards. You can't go wrong with this particular card. But what if you're just looking for a card that has the lowest interest rate?
All right, we're going to talk about the Synovus Classic Visa credit card. Now, with this one, it doesn't have all the fancy benefits, the cash back, the travel. It has none of that. But what it does have is 0% for 6 months. And after that, the best competitive rate that you can choose out of all these cards, which means what I would do with this card, say if I got a $25,000, $30,000 limit, and I had other cards where I had balances that were over 30%, hurting my credit score, I would balance transfer those cards over to this card. So that way I got 0% for 6 months. Then I watch some more of our videos.
Yes.
So you can get 0% for 12 months or 0% for 18 months. Because really, if you theoretically sat down and planned this out, guys, you could have 0% for 2 to 3 years if you watch our videos and make sure you keep going after 0% personal cards and 0% business cards. With this card, guys, this is great for balance transfers, and it's great for an everyday card. But Gloria, what if they wanted business cards?
Okay, Money Magnets, you don't want to miss this, because guess what? Stick around. We're going to tell you about the business side, but I also want the Money Magnets to have a good understanding. This particular bank pulls Equifax. Now, Marvin and I want you to understand, we give you a lot of different banks and credit union to check out. Look at which bank or which credit union pulls which bureau,
right,
and you don't have to worry about inquiries. Marvin, we get a lot of our clients, the first thing they want to know about is it going to be an inquiry? How many inquiries will I have?
Right.
But if you strategically plan which credit union you or bank you want to go to, what benefit it has for you, and which bureau is going to pull,
right,
with 0% interest, Money Magnets, you are winning.
And then for the best results, guys, make sure you got over a 700 credit score. Make sure you got less than 3 inquiries on Equifax. And please remove all freezes and fraud alerts. And make sure you have your employer where it should be on your personal credit report, because that will help you with an approval. And make sure you start a checking account with Synovus. Put at least $1,000 in to get the best chances of getting approved. But Gloria, let's tell them all the benefits about the business credit cards.
Okay, so you don't want to sleep on the business side as well. Money Magnets. Do you need $150,000 to infuse your business if you have over a 700 credit score? Well, this particular business credit card, which is the Synovus Business Travel Rewards credit card. Now, I love credit cards that has 0% interest on the business side for 6 months, because this gives you the opportunity to infuse your business and make money then pay them back. Okay. Right. So it's good for balance transfers. It's good for overdraft protection, as well as avoid high annual fees. This credit card has a no annual fee for the first year. So it gives you a chance to have a one up. And then after that, it's $50 per year to hold it in your wallet. Okay. The card also comes with points and benefits. I love that, because a lot of business cards, you don't see that. Right. So you can get 5 times the points, up to $5,000 annually. So that's per year. You have a $5,000 cap in net spend on travel purchases, including hotel stays, airline tickets, cruises, car rentals. So if you're traveling for business, use this card for your car rental as well as vacation packages. It also gives you 3 times the points, up to $3,000 in net spend quarterly. So that's every 3 months for purchases in a dynamic earned category, which it gives you 4 categories to choose from. It also gives you 1 times the points on all other eligible purchases. So as you swiping your card, if you go into the grocery store, you're getting a point for every dollar that you spend. Also, you can redeem your points by phone or online. I like that, because it's always good if you don't understand something to be able to get a representative on the phone. Also, they have a pay me back purchase with points, which it lets you select which transaction you want to pay back with points. Also, money magnets, your points is worth 20% more when you purchase airline tickets with your card. So, and with your points. I love that. You can't go wrong on the business side, and it gives you the opportunity to infuse your business. But Marvin, let's talk about what other business card that they have that may be able to help the money magnets.
I know you're probably wondering, what if I want no annual fee and a lot of reward options? In that case, I would choose the Synovus Business Rewards Visa card. All right, with this card, once again, 0% for 6 months, balance transfers, purchases, and overdraft protection. All right, you free yourself from all the extra fees. You earn rewards on the way. So now you get 3 times the points, up to $3,000 in net spend quarterly in a dynamic category, which is those 4 categories. You also earn 1 times the points on all eligible purchases with no limits on the points that you can actually earn, and you can redeem your points online or by the phone for merchandise, gift cards, and cash back through Synovus. Another option is you can also pay off some of your purchases with points. The pay me back option allows you to select specific transactions that you can pay off with points, and then you can manage your account online. And the good thing about the business credit cards, you can have 25 of them for employees, and it offers a host of protection for your business. And Gloria, let's tell them about the next card.
Okay, what if you just needed a credit card with a 0% interest rate on the business side, and it has the best competitive rates after the 0% interest? Well, we have the card for you, which is the Synovus Business Visa credit card. Now, with this credit card, it doesn't come with all those bells and whistles, but it gives you that 0% interest for the first 6 months on balance transfers, as well as overdraft protection and everyday purchases. This card also gives you no annual fee, so you don't have to pay a fee to hold it in your wallet. This card also gives you up to 25 employee cards. So if you have employees and you want to assign them a card, you can put limits on their card, and you don't have to worry, because this bank is going to protect you and your business cards.
And let me give you guys a quick checklist. All right, you got to have a 700 credit score. You're going to open a checking account with Synovus. They're going to pull your Equifax. You're going to make sure you got less than 3 inquiries and you have comparable credit cards so you can get approved. You're going to remove your freezes or your fraud alerts to give you the best chances. And remember, if you guys need up to $250,000 for your business, book a free Zoom call with Gloria and myself. Look in the description below.
Hold up. I have a gem.
What you got, Glo?
Okay, Money Magnets, I know we've given you a bank that has up to $150,000 in credit cards, but if you need a credit union that has high limits, check out this next video.
I'm Mr. Smith.
And I'm Mrs. Smith.
And we're here to help empower your finances.